So what if I told you that just 3 little words could totally sink your cabin crew interview? Seriously, it's a phrase that thousands of applicants use, thinking it makes them sound like the perfect candidate. But to recruiters, it's a massive red flag. In the next couple of minutes, we're going to expose this huge mistake, and more importantly, I'm going to give you the exact formula to flip it into your biggest strength.
Okay, picture this. You're in the interview room, you're feeling confident, and you give an answer you think is absolutely perfect. But when you look at the recruiter, their eyes just, glaze over. That's exactly what this all-too-common mistake does. It's pretty much the fastest way to just blend into the background. So, let's pull back the curtain and see what it is.
And there you have it. I work hard. I mean, it sounds good, right? It sounds like exactly what an airline would want to hear. But here's the thing. They've already heard it from the last 50 people they interviewed. In the super competitive world of cabin crew interviews, this phrase is worse than meaningless. It's basically a sign that you haven't really prepared a deep, thoughtful answer.
So, why is this phrase just so bad? Let's try to get inside the recruiter's head for a second. They're sitting there all day, and what they're looking for is proof, not just promises. They need to see real evidence of your skills, and a generic claim like this, well, it gives them absolutely nothing to work with. Let's break down why it fails from their perspective.
Here's the real breakdown. First off, it's just so generic. You immediately sound like everybody else. And because of that, to a recruiter who's heard it over and over, it's just background noise. But the biggest problem, the real deal breaker, it's a claim, not proof. You're telling them you work hard instead of showing them. It doesn't tell them anything about what makes you special or what you'd actually do on the job.
All right, so what's the fix? Well, it all comes down to the golden rule of any interview, really. Show, don't tell. Instead of just making a claim, you need to tell a quick little story that acts as your proof. This is the absolute secret to turning a forgettable answer into one they'll actually remember.
Let's look at this in action, because the difference is huge. On one side, you've got that empty claim, I work hard. The recruiter is probably already thinking about lunch. But on the other side, you have a story. Notice how the strong answer doesn't even use the words hard work. It proves it by describing a real situation, a busy shift, staff shortages, and what they did about it. One is totally forgettable. The other paints this vivid picture of a super capable, reliable team member. The choice is pretty obvious, isn't it?
Now, that really powerful answer didn't just appear out of thin air. It's actually built on a very simple, repeatable formula. And the best part is, you can use this exact structure to create your own amazing stories for any skill you want to highlight. Teamwork, problem solving, you name it. Let's walk through the steps together.
Here it is, your 4-step formula for building an incredible story. Okay, step 1, state your strength. You just name the quality right up front, like, I'm very reliable under pressure. Simple. Step 2, set the scene. You give a little context, paint a quick picture of a challenge. For example, we are in the middle of a really busy shift and we were short-staffed. Step 3, and this is the most important part, describe your action. What did you do? So I took on extra responsibilities. And finally, step 4, share the result. You got to close the loop with the positive outcome. And because of that, we got through the entire service without our standards dropping at all. See? This simple structure just transformed a boring statement into powerful proof of who you are.
Okay, so now it's your turn. You have to remember, your goal in that interview isn't just to answer questions. It's to leave a really memorable, positive impression. And the way you do that is by taking every generic claim you might make and swapping it out for a powerful story that proves what makes you uniquely valuable.
So look, if you only remember one single thing from all this, let it be this. Stop claiming your strengths and start proving them with a story. Your experiences are totally unique to you, so use them. Tell a story that no other candidate in that room can tell. That is how you prove your worth.
So I'm going to leave you with this question. Before you walk into your next interview, don't just think about what your greatest strength is. I want you to find the story from your past that actually proves it. Really dig into your work experience, your life experience, and find that moment. What is the story that only you can tell?